Hello, wonderful friends here at YouTube, and welcome to our channel, and welcome to this world as it is at this moment. So, how are you going in your world? What is going on for you? How are you affected by a worldwide pandemic? In my lifetime, I have no experience of anything that has affected the whole world. I have been in the crisis in Indonesia. But apart from that, I have not really experienced anything that has spread throughout the world. So, how does that feel to you? Are you one of those who are sitting at home because you can't go to work? Are you living in a country like Peru where you're not allowed to go out for the next 11 more days, 10 more days? How does it work for you? What is coming to you? Are you slowing down? Are you ready to look within? The world outside has become pretty crazy, although it seems to be quite quiet. For me, living in the jungle, although it seems to be quiet here in Lima, that's when we got stuck, it seems very amazing. For the first time, you walk through the streets and there's hardly any cars. What is it like in your environment? And what is going on in your head? When I talk about connecting within, I'm talking about connecting to your heart. So let's first talk about what is happening in your head. What are you thinking about? Are you worried about getting the virus? Are you worried about your situation in life? Are you worried about money? Are you worried how it affects your relationships? Are you stuck with your beloved or people who are your ex flatmates, like in our case and family? Where are you? Are you alone? So maybe these are all the things that are going on in your mind. And what is going to happen after? Maybe another thing that you may ask yourself. And you will find the more you are going to think and the more you're listening to the news and listening to all the different opinions, whether it's from conspiracy or the news or the media or from all different kind of sources, you could go really crazy. Many people say that the people who really die from the virus are those who really go in panic. Because the virus itself, according to experts, doesn't really kill you. It's a virus who gives you fear. So, what are we going to do with this? The longer you stay in your head, the more difficult it is going to get. So, it is really important to calm down and to go within. Now, what I just did before I came online, not because I suffer from anxiety, not because I'm in fear, but because I wanted to really go within myself too, because I'm not alone, because I do sense the whole fear and panic of a whole building. Only 9 stories, but still quite a lot of people. I sense even the fear in your hearts. So I wanted to calm myself and center myself. For that, first of all, I'm using something that I borrow from Carolyn Coven. I hope she doesn't mind, but she shares it almost everywhere. It is basically to come within yourself and open up the chest, but also our vagus nerves. Nerve is only one. When we get tense and afraid, what tenses up first is the vagus nerve. It starts somewhere here in the ears and goes right down to your back. And it affects everything in the body. And when the vagus nerve contracts, then it gets worse. Then we're creating all the hormones that really make us tense, fearful, and anxious. And of course, the level of uncertainty that we are sensing that in our head all the time makes it worse. So, my first thing is always, and I'm sharing this with you, bring my hands together like that. You pull it apart really strongly. You inhale and you exhale really slow, going up. You may not see me now, but I stretch as much as I can. Then you can inhale and turn to the left as far as you can and exhale to the center. Then you inhale again and turn as far as you can to the right and exhale again to the center. Release your hands now and bring them in Dhyan Mudra, which is touching your thumb and your index finger, and you put your hands on your knees. You can sit on a chair, you don't need to sit in any particular pose. And then you just inhale. And if you know how to do a root lock, you hold it, otherwise just hold the breath for a moment and exhale. Again, root lock or hold the breath and inhale. Hold the breath, hold the root locks and exhale. Pull the locks, hold the root lock, hold the breath and inhale. So how are you all feeling now? I hope that helped you to calm down a little bit. There's a lot of breath that can help you to calm down, and I feel that's a very good tool to actually have. So another one that I just feel I should share with you now is what they call Sitali Pranayama. It brings a little bit of cool into your body, just to relax a little bit. It's a little bit funny. I'm going to pull out my tongue to you now, but forgive me, I'm not pulling out my tongue to you. You inhale through the mouth. If you can roll your tongue, if you can't roll it, it's also good. And you exhale through the nose. You inhale through the mouth. And you exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. And exhale through the nose. And you can do that a couple of times until you feel a bit better. So these are two little breaths I want to share with you today before we're talking more about connecting within. Now, for many of us, we could say the world outside has gone crazy, although it seems to be more quiet than ever. And it is really important to come within. So what is inside when I always point here? Inside here is your heart, your sacred heart, your soul, your superconsciousness. And in here, we are beyond the human, if you wish. So the human, in a way, functions as a human. We have a physical body, we need to drink, we need to eat, we go to the bathroom, we need to sleep. This is the human side. On another level, of course, we have choices, how we look at our life and how we experience it. And this is really about choice, looking within. Nobody can force you. Nobody can convince you. Nobody can argue with you. It's neither right nor wrong nor good or bad. It's just something that might help you if you choose so. So if this is not for you and you're not watching anymore, this is perfectly all right. If something resonates for you, that maybe you want to look within and awaken to the extraordinary you and step out of the ordinary, then stay here. And let's see where this takes us today. So another word that you hear a lot now is awakening. And awakening actually means to look at the world as we know it with different eyes. There's many people who talk about this now. I'm one of maybe hundreds of thousands, I don't know. And awakening actually means that we're looking at this world and how we live, and we realize that somehow this is not true for me. I don't need to be what my parents were. I don't need to follow anything. I don't need to complete something because somebody told me so. This is not about staying at home when a government tells you to stay at home, because I think something like that makes perfect sense. I'm talking about your life. And I'm talking about your life being focused on the way you work and the way you have money and who you are. This is what I'm talking about. Is that really all about you? How does it make you happy? They say money can't buy everything, and they say you can't eat money. However, in this world, money helps you to do certain things. And surely it also helps you right now to buy your groceries and maybe do something great at home. But what really helps you is within you. So when we talk about awakening, we're actually talking about stepping out. Now, all the ancient wisdom is telling us that this is happening since 2012. It wasn't an apocalypse, nothing great in that way happened. It is the awakening. It's a window of opportunity for 12 or 15 years where we can wake up from the nightmare. And so, this is what this is all about. So, today I want to take you on a little journey within you and connect to you. So, for some of you, that is maybe something you do on a daily basis in your meditation, in your yoga, in whatever you're doing, or even walking in nature that maybe you can't do right now. So, let's enjoy connecting to you. So, I'm inviting you at this space, at this time, to close your eyes and just focus on your breath. Try to breathe as quietly as possible. This is not about inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. This is about very quiet breath. And just follow that breath. The light inhale and the light exhale. And the inhale and the exhale. Your own time, your own home. Notice there's a gap between your inhale and your exhale. And when you feel that gap again, imagine you're falling within you into your sacred heart, into your soul. Notice how your physical body releases the tension. Your emotional body releases the tension. Your mind, everything is slowing down. And you just enjoy that space. And now imagine in this, within your soul, your heart, is a beautiful light that would like to be rekindled, that would like to be ignited. It needs a spark to light up again, bright and strong. So let us find the ignition to the light in your heart. So imagine your light is ignited or rekindled, and allow this light to show you something about you, something very beautiful. It takes you to love and your way of being love. So allow the light to show you that beautiful part of you. This is the connection to you, the light within you, the love within you that surpasses everything that you can possibly imagine. And with that light and that love, you can go anywhere. And if we go deeper into this light and love, you will come to the divine, to the sacred, and to the universe, opening up a whole new world for you and new lenses of reality. The super potential, superpower, the super opportunities, the extraordinary you that is awakening. And with the drum, find the rhythm of your light. Because it's the drum that will keep that light going. We are keeping this drum, we are keeping this sound, so you can keep your light, to stay connected, and to open the eyes of your heart. To see and to trust, to love and to awaken. Feel the lightness now that is coming to you. Kanina kanina te Kina na na o, kina na na o, kina na 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 no, kame na na ne o, kate amano, ate amane na 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 na. So let us keep together the drum beat and the sound of your heart, so that your light can shine to all your potential, all that you can be, and to that extraordinary version of you that can trust in self and the universe, sacred. And so slowly let us return, keeping your messages, keeping your visions, and keeping the drum beat and the sound of your heart and your light, so that light will not fade again, but helps you to be vibrant and light for these times to come and more in the here and now. So bring your consciousness back. Inhale deeply and exhale. And when you're ready, open your eyes. So how was that for you? I hope you could see something beautiful. And I hope you feel the lightness, and I hope you join us in keeping the sound and the drum beat so that our light can shine and we step into this new reality of this extraordinary self that can be the change that you want to see in the world. You may hear a lot about Gandhi over and over again. You are the change that you want to see in the life. It's not me, it's not anybody else. It is you. So for today, thank you for being here. Or thank you to watching it whenever you're watching it. And please make your comments so that we can really engage, that we can help you more, that we can support each other, that we can share the love, because this is why we are here. So for today, from my heart to yours, enjoy your light and the drum beat and the sound that keeps it going.